To that pain and suffering is gone. Rising star, the royalty, but never on my song. The mood don't go away, follow along. Set it free. So long, this is what stress sounds like. Oh, you quite wrong, thinking you annoying me. Really, it's settling things for a G. Instant, to me that shit is priceless. Cause I'm all about persistence. Finish your punch list, my checklist is twice this. To suffice, my mic is the spice of the righteous. Yo, there he go, with that out of town flow. Like he made out of gold, superconductor. Don't know why his voice is so grown. So cold when he speak, old folks know to shut the fuck out his life. There you go. But I represent the H, double time. That mean my freedom was sold like a dime bag of swine a long time ago, but we ain't never have it. Paint a picture of the sky, that's a dream worth chasing. The other side of the answer equals your destination. The world breaks everyone, given the occupation. Live to tell the tale, we're stronger at the broken places. A life of quotes kept me afloat. The light that God with sound held the standard by oath. No longer divided by oceans, we access Wi-Fi. I built my own door, heard it knocking one rhyme. Word life, using our words to unite. Family members and strangers who was locked inside. Given the situation, I spent most of my time traveling the countryside in my mind, visualizing, painting the scripture, really not surprising, even with death around me. Perseverance is fixture. My inner wisdom move only after knowledge hit them. Get the picture. So dedicated, so dedicated, so dedicated, so dedicated, so dedicated. We out pursuing the things in life that make us whole. Passionate about my craft, going for the gusto. Well, lots change, but some things are still the same. Pass no blame to walk of shame. Learn from it. Dedication to the art, pace running. But we see it to the end. Peace be upon you, nah I mean? In place but moved by loyalty, self-improve. Knowledge is wealth, I mastered ourselves, be on the lookout. There's plenty ice to melt. Remove them in place, that energy upon the shelf. 10,000 plus hours with a story to tell. Who run it? In-house, my body chillin'. I'm thankful to God we made it. Forward building, plant a seed and stay on task. Success and short be flipping over my hourglass. Nobody ever said it would be fun, but now that you're here, rest easy, knowing I've done my best over the years with some. I've left in the middle of the night, sunrise, no stress. Strong minds, way heavy, wrapped up in memories, maybe too many. The beat bang, and I overly insist you enjoy your stay, cause before too long it'll be the next day. Disrespect for the lessons you ain't learned yet. Without remorse, gotta change the unchangeable. To understand, Gotta overstand, running with wolves, courage delegated by hand. Out of 5 fingers, only one pull the trigger. Holding that sword, the pen, pushing swings on. Writing the narrative, very easy for you to sing along. That understandable ill shit, rise up. And let's make a deal. The war zone is endless, yet we must overcome. We breaking atoms near and far, comparable to none above par. See God, thoroughbred who found peace of mind in the scar. The food that love grew took us out the gate and down the hall. To the buildings that once stood tall, across the planet apart from fam to make my mark. Must have heard the call, that is the spark. Plant a seed to grow in the sun, there in the art. Peace and power on your return. So as my father's son, I take it back to where we start. No disrespect for the lessons you ain't learned yet. Knowledge before wisdom, I meditate and reflect. Secure your emotions and lead by example. Learn how that energy work or get manhandled. Welcome to my genesis. That genius stampeding through like a herd of elephants is evidence of follow through. We articulate under duress to honor you so sonically. To this rhyme vet, I live beyond infinite. As the ghost you hear it written down in manuscript. Voice recordable, mic phenomenal. All I need is chronological and what we offer you. Entrenched like no other. Eternal, cut from a different cloth, word the mother. I live to tell you that Euro step is gold. But without loyalty, there's no trust. Break the mold. Rappers wear diamonds to compensate for a lack of fashion sense, more commonplace. Fuck small talk, we want medallions the size of dinner plates. Allow some room to stalk, holding that paper weight to their face. No common sense, I could care less about a debate between two idiots saber rattling. Who you think is the best when both are challenging? And this motherfucker think his DNA is the cure. Inside the mothership developing a plan to uproot and remove by hand weeds and pests in the garden of life. At the base of the fountain of youth, time to carve out a slice. Approach me with caution, regardless of intentions. I bust their head wide open for failure to listen to a call for help with a line of assurance that someone's listening. Curry, now they newborn scholars. Redesign afterwards, I reappear quoting Nietzsche for hours. Indeed, without music, life would be a mistake. Sweet and sour lace got me rolling L's on the plate. No one to talk to nowadays, so we suppress over and over, stuck in our ways. Hard-headed, consumed by post-traumatic stress. The evidence is king and got a local address. So don't stay gone too long. Only thing you can control here is the volume to the song. One's place is one's fate. Things out of your hands shouldn't hold weight. Everything inside the garden is living without bias, down to the soil, grown to fruition. We stack these quality sounds through the ceiling and listen for the call to save you. That is our mission.
Check. What is up, everybody? DJ Gonz here from Houston, Texas. What's up? Yeah, it's a little bit different look today. My computer's been acting a little goofy, which is strange, but yeah, I guess even with the new Macs, things can get a little funky. But yeah, how's everybody doing? Again, I'm DJ Gonz out of Houston, Texas, here at the JJ Media Studios. As you can tell, I got my fake fish tank over here behind me. Again, had to do a little bit different look, overlay kind of thing. So no dojo today, but it's all good. We're still going to be in here working on stuff. Just seeing how everybody's doing today. They just released a new pack in Serato Studio, so I'm actually going to do, I haven't even downloaded it yet, because I actually want to show people how to download a pack, because I still get that question to this day on how you download sample packs from Serato Studio. And it's funny because now like drill is like becoming a big thing, and so the actual pack is a drill pack, so it's kind of interesting with that. But I'm gonna go right into it. And to even ask everybody, has anyone had issues trying to download a sample pack from Serato Studio? If you have, let me know. Let me know if you've been frustrated with it, or if you have no issues with it.
Nope.
Like no issues at all. I don't know. For some reason, some people have issues trying to do that. But we're gonna try to get into it here shortly. Let me get this all situated here. So yeah, I was playing some like demo stuff that we got on our upcoming album. So let me switch over to here. Do this real quick. Shout out to Eclipse in the chat. I know my homie Last Call is gonna jump in here too. I already know he's gonna give me some crazy sample to flip. I can tell. I know it's coming. Last Call in the building. What's up? I'm gonna do my obligatory guitar. What's up, bro? How you doing, man? So let me go over here real quick. Get this on and popping here. How's everybody been today? We've been having this weird weather. We always have a joke here in Houston that it always hits the season the whole day. It'll rain. It doesn't really snow, but we'll get like sleet. It'll get super hot, super windy. Like it hits all of a sudden. Yeah, I haven't seen the Kanye documentary. I've been hearing nothing but good things about it. I've been told to just take it for what it is. As far as like don't put new Kanye with the old Kanye, but if you see it, you get it. As far as where he kind of has this no F's given attitude, and just about his business with his life. That's just what I've been told with that. So let's try to go right into this here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into studio as far as on the site itself. Did you see all the episodes yet? Last Call? Yeah, I didn't even know they did one. I'm kind of out of touch sometimes with all that. But oh, you know what? I gotta do one thing, so at least you guys can see my dang mouse on here. Let me get this here real quick. Have any of y'all released any new stuff? You've been working on stuff? Have you had loopitis? Have you wanted to throw computers out the window? I haven't yet. I've been kind of wanting to. All right, there we go. So this is how you do it. So you go to Serato's site right here. Make sure you go to studio. It'll take you here. And then you're going to go to sounds. That's going to be the key one right there. Make this a little bit bigger so you can see that. Okay. So then from there, yeah, go to sounds. Now I'm messing up. There we go. There we go. Ah, dang. Yeah, I bet. So this is the new one. This is the drill pack here. Should be interesting. Again, they have some kind of tester stuff here. Always you can they'll always have this laid out as far as letting you know what it contains. So it's going to be your samples, your kits, demo projects, instruments, patterns, how big the thing is as well. pause, I guess, on that. You could you could check. Yeah, you can hear my enthusiasm, but it's not hating on it at all. It's just I hear about it all the time now, as far as just that word itself. So yeah. So what happens is you'll download it. It's going to be down here. Now, what tends to happen is when you double click, you're not going to see down here, and you can't even see that down there. That doesn't help. Let me make that a little bit easier. A little bit smaller. Apologies on that. There we go. Now you can see it. So at the bottom down here, this little corner, the minute I click on that pack that's over here, because you have it in the chat, let me make this smaller too. There we go. So when I double click on this, it's going to try to install the pack, and then you're going to see an install progression section right here. So I'm going to just double click on this here. Whoops. There we go. So now it's adding it to my packs. And it was just that quick on the drill pack. But if you didn't know, you'd be like, nothing happened. So the way you do know is you would go to your samples or even drums. Go to all Serato packs right here. I'm going to scroll down. And then it's right there. Essential drill. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to open up a project of it just to see how they set that up. Which is actually a good thing to do. If you ever get stuck or have like just beat block, just load up a project and just see how it goes. So let's load this in here. Should be interesting. All right. Got that there. So let's see how this goes. You know what? Let me actually play it from here. And those in the chat, let me know what are some distinct sounds that you hear or arrangements that you hear with it. Definitely hear the gliding 808. Very apparent. That was the first one. Definitely can hear the glide happening. And if you're stuck on like, how do I make stuff glide? Right here. And it gives you like the time. It's like 96.9 seconds there. Yeah, it is, bro. I was like, damn, it's knocking. And what you can do with watching the project is actually see like what they added effect wise. So with this one, they did like a hard side chain. I'm just gonna solo that on this one. See how this goes. There's that bass. Nasty. So there was that. Okay, so I'm curious. Okay, so that glide. See how far that note is to what this one is? To this low C. I'm gonna loop this. Yes, if you want to go crazy, like definitely put notes in a much higher octave, so that that glide has to go quickly from down here all the way up there. That's how you get that really crazy vroom, 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 vroom. So it's kind of soloing some stuff that they have here. Let me check the drum patterns on here. Like a lot of little triplets. Boom, yep. So that's there. I got a plucks too. Creepy plucks. Yeah, so if you're really, really stuck on not knowing how to glide, definitely open up this project. It will definitely help you out with that. So let me open up. That one was called Bally. Let me try this here. Fun fact, I used to work at a place called Bally Total Fitness back in the day. All right, here we go. So with this one, they created like an audio track here too to just throw in a sample from there. So I'm just gonna play the project. I can see they're doing automation here. Man. So that was that project. Let me just go to verse. I'm always curious on how they do the verse arrangements. So I'm gonna open up the bass right here. I kind of notice a pattern, like their glide time. The other one was around 95. This one's at around 124. This tended to be like the sweet spot. That 90 to 130 range from there. Doing automation on the breaker. Okay, interesting. Solo the drums out real quick. See if there's any processing on the kick drum. Nope. Okay. Let's put a limiter on the drum track itself. Okay. I guess they use this to just layer the snare with the other kit there. Anytime. Okay, it's on the 5 and 6. Okay. They didn't layer that. They just added it as extra percussion there. Okay. Again, I'm just kind of playing their new sample pack. Shout out to my boy Silence for giving me a heads up on that. I don't know why. When it comes to like when I'm running the beta, it never tells me when there's a new sound pack. I don't know if it's just a beta thing or just on the. So those that aren't running the beta, did you get an alert as far as the pack itself? I don't know. I got a like I got Dorothy from Little Nemo her over here behind me. Okay, so I'm gonna play the pluck here. Okay. Maybe there's no pluck on this one. Nope, no pluck on there. Okay. Let's go to galactic scratching. Nothing on there either. Okay. Okay. Okay, I was curious. I got to shout out to Silence because he always puts me on when they have something new, whether it's an update or anything like that. So shout out to him. I'm always late to the party when it comes to that. Oh, you saw on the IG page? Okay. It was weird. It didn't. I don't know. Maybe I wasn't on IG at all today. Except maybe about an hour ago. Okay, so here's the third one. And all these have Last Call's name on it, bro. This all you right here, dog. Definitely are, bro. And that's the drill pack right there. As far as the demo projects, I'll play the samples just by themselves, just to let you know what it has here. Oh, I have to unmute it. There we go. That is some slip and slide, slip and glide, 808s. That one there. Shit. I think I might have to do that. Okay. Mind you, I've never made a drill thing, but I guess I should learn. And I'll show you kind of how I would end up learning how to do it. That's Crush Keys. I think I just played that. Let me see here. Another nasty 808. Drill beats. Definitely got good low end samples, those bass tones. Very grimy, very grimy. I figured I'd just let you know what's all on this. They call it sad flute. I guess it's kind of sad. Grimy 808. Man, they actually have some good like 808 tones on there. Damn, okay. Definitely very sub happy. Okay, cool. That was samples. Drums, it's gonna be just like one shots. Definitely, and those that do make drill, if you guys are in the chat, what I can tell is like it's very, as far as the style, definitely gliding bass. That's definitely an ingredient for it. Um, the snare, or not the snare, the hi hat is what I hear, very prevalent in the mix of stuff. Let's see here. You know what? I'm gonna load. I'll load a drum kit here. Tempo is 140. Okay, starting to get an idea. An idea. I like that. Actually, I like that kit. Can use that for a bunch of stuff. Alrighty. Got that too. Sorry, I was trying to fix my keyboard here. And then UK drill kit. Okay. All right. Starting to have an idea. Okay, so with that, let me go. And again, if you guys have any questions on anything, feel free to let me know. That's what I do this for, is try to answer questions. It's not just me sitting here and then you being a creepy person just watching me try to make a beat and then me not talking to you about anything. Let's see here. Let me go new project. Don't save. Let's kick this to 140. And since we're just trying to work on an idea, I guess I can cheat code this and go to the drill pattern, load up a drum just to get an idea here. Put that in there. Load this up. Let's see here. Let me choose another one here. Young y'all, what's up? How's it going? In the building. How you been? You been all right? You're like, yeah, just handling business. Let's go. All right, so that's that pattern. All right, that's that. I'm going to go ahead and turn this on here, the limiter. And then let me load. I mean, it's almost like trap. I think what gives it a little bit of movement is they tend to put emphasis, and I feel like a nerd scientist trying to like talk about trap. Like, well, if you can see by my calculations on this trap, you would see that there's movement over here. Okay, rim shots there. Okay, what's funny is like if you almost double time this, it would almost be like a UK garage type of style, which is kind of their version of like of house. It's like it has a lot of shuffle to it. Bet. Oh man, I appreciate that, bro. That means a lot. Nah, definitely. And again, I learned from you guys, just asking questions and trying to help all of you. Have you been able to work on some new stuff? Like, hell yeah, I have. What's up? All right, so let me get one of these last call samples here. Let's see. Let's see where I downloaded it from. Oh, there. I'll put it from there. Sorry, I'm just talking out loud to myself here. Not there. Where did I put those? There. Okay. Today. Oh, yeah. There we go. So let's do. All right. Last call. Angels and Demons. Let's see how this goes. Damn, dog. Appreciate that, man. Thank you. Thank you for the kind words. You guys are you're too nice. You're too nice. All I try to do is just help as much as I can. and you guys are doing much more of the heavy lifting. Because I know it can be frustrating. Like I've been there, still there. I was talking to my other buddy, and it always seems like, and you tell me if you run into this, where the first time you start making tracks, you're just having fun. You're just making shit. You're just having a good time with that. Then you learn some new shit, so you go up another level. And then from there, you're like going back to your old stuff and be like, oh, that's not good. And you start gradually critiquing yourself more and more and more while you keep getting better and better. But it's almost like this balancing act of the creative love that you have to like the new stuff that you learn. It's like it's almost like this weird seesaw that keeps happening, where you tend to be more and more technical and then forget the creative, because you're like always dogging like your older stuff. But for me, it's like it's progression. Yeah, and you actually go back to old beats and you're like, oh, I can make this shit sound twice as dope. All the new shit that I learned. So definitely trying to get that balance. But I think a lot of people run into that. They learn new things, then they question old stuff. But then they get so fixated on the technical that they forget when they first made beats, it was just about having fun. I know that's the cliche thing, keep having fun. But it's the truth, man. It's definitely the truth. All right, let's see here. Oh, yeah. What I was going to say, too, is from a lot of you guys telling me to create a Discord. I made one. Go figure. What's up? I finally made one. Thanks to all the homies that told me, you need to make a Discord. I was like, all right, whatever that is. So I'm going to put it in the chat. So I made it where we can talk about music. You can submit your stuff. Just put it on there. And then also, if you have any questions that you want to put on there as well. Yeah, it's definitely a prog rock thing. I'm a sucker for prog rock stuff. If someone's like, what's prog rock? Just think of people that smoked a lot and then just grabbed a guitar and then just did what they felt like. That's how I kind of put prog rock. And 9 times out of 10, it sounds really dope. Or 1 out of 10, it'll sound completely insane. In a bad way sometimes. Let me put the link here on the chat. Again, feel free to if you want to jump on there. Let's put it on the. Y'all says I'm still having to use the per set hip hop drum kits because I'm still struggling with that. It's all good. What I would advise, I don't know if you were on earlier, load up projects and see how they did the drums. And then, okay, I'll show you here in a second here. So like, for example, here, this is their kit. This is their drill kit. So at least you could visually see how they did it. And then I can always go back and try to replicate it, just like a muscle memory thing. And then from there, go to their one-shots and just kind of build your own and just put them in the same place. Like you're just trying to create this muscle memory of just, I guess, not having the fear of trying to use other sounds. I could be completely off on how you're expressing that, Young. Let me know. If I'm way, way over the top on that, let me know. All right, let's see here. This already sounds grimy, so. Bring that down. All right, let's keep going in here. What up, Wiz? How you doing, bro? All right, so I'm gonna just delete all these chops. I might do like one shots out of these sounds just because the pattern is a little different. Oh, okay, I'm glad that helps. Yeah, my thing is I guess taking the Picasso approach is um try to copy what they did and then fiddle with that. Again, you don't have to save the project or release it to anybody. Again, sometimes you can just take a session as just learning. Like you're just getting all the crayons. Someone gave you just a sheet of paper and like, hey, just go crazy. But you don't have to frame it. You just go crazy, try goopy shit, just try whatever. And then the next session is like, okay, now I can build some stuff from there. Think of it as Legos. And reason I say that is because I was watching a thing about Lego documentary yesterday. I know everybody's watching the Kanye. I'm over here watching a Lego documentary on toys. And it was I didn't know Legos were based in, I believe it's Denmark. Go figure. Random as hell. I know. Random as hell. Okay, so let me go back to some one shots here, or some ideas for one shots. Okay. Might use that. Yes, I do use Serato sample. I will show you that here in a second. Reason I would use that is if I feel like I have to do a lot of chops, it does make it a bit easier. Now it's getting a little more where I'm not using it as much because they're starting to give me like 16, and usually I'm not going more than 16 chops. But sometimes if I'm sessioning with some other producers that will use like Ableton, sometimes I'll use sample or Serato sample in there. But it's great. Say you're not using Studio. I know this is a Serato Studio thing, but say you're using, because I used to use it a lot, like all the time when I was producing with Machine. That was where I was using it every single time. Let's see here. This gives me some 80s vibes too. Last call, you're an animal with these samples. There. Okay, so we got that there. Need to get the chop a little tighter on there. I mean, half the time on it too. Oh, if you're just on here, you'll notice a couple things. One, I'm always humming to myself and saying shit out loud. It tends to help me out. So if that's weird to you, cool. If it's not weird to you, good. What's up, Baka? How you doing? Thank you for joining us. What's up? Reason I do the whole kind of humming, it's like I'm already trying to create these melodies and just seeing if it fits. I saw a really good video. I think I mentioned it before. It was called Soul State, and talking about like Skrillex would tend to like sing harmonies and just kind of be in the moment, kind of expressing like how he wants that to sound. Because if you can say it out loud, you're like, okay, maybe this key's not right or something's not fitting correctly, instead of keeping it all in here the whole time. That's the part I was trying to get right there. Okay. I think that was on 6. Yeah. And then to go back to that there. Oh, back to doom 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 doom. Okay, doom 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 doom. Oh no, shit. Fuck. Okay, let me loop this here. There we go. Try this job here. No, that sounds like crap. Okay. Nah, go back to the double up right there. Okay. That tone sounds a little weird on that tone. Let me try to find another tone with that filter where it's set. Try to find a little darker type of sound. Oh, another tip too. If you don't know. Oh, what's up, man? Yeah, no, I'm just kind of messing with it. Yes, so I have the filter at 32 right now. It's kind of testing it out. I can tell like on the drill stuff, everything's like very dark. Because if I don't right now, which I could bring it back up. It could be maybe part of the chorus or something. So I'm going to go back here, just kind of see. What I was referring to is if you're trying to know what kind of sounds are in a certain area, really look at these waveforms. If you have a lot of stuff that's just red, with not a lot of, like, say, greens, you know, or I'll zoom in here. Like all this, I know it's all low tones, like all like bass, drums, like all of that's hanging out right there. As opposed to here, I know there's going to be like vocals, some instrumentation. It could be guitar, piano. So I can kind of visually see where some sounds are hanging out at. So when I kind of go back here in the beginning, I'm pretty sure it's just going to be all bass tones. Which there's a tone there, so I'm going to get that. Okay. You know, let me try doing that one there. Might have to do reverb on that one. No, that's too different from that. Again, just testing out ideas, like never messed with the sample before. Just the homie last call in the chat is like, bless his heart, he's always sending me samples to try to mess with. So it keeps my brain, trying to make my brain nimble and trying to figure out stuff. Let me actually move that to there. Nah, don't like that. Okay, let me go back. All right, let me go back some more over here. Put that there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this kind of like velocity. Not really a trick, but it's almost gives it a triplet effect. Let me like solo that so you can kind of hear what's going on with that. Like it's like coming in like that, like a little wave. Oh, I know something else that that I was hearing in those beats. They were doing like some reverses on stuff. So actually, this is kind of one cool little trick you can do. Is I don't think I'm using the second. Yeah, I'm gonna delete. I'm gonna delete this one. Oh, I'm curious. Those in studio, have you messed with this favorite? If you have no idea what that is, let me know in the chat. This is one question I get a lot. If you know what it is, I guess you can put the number 1 in the chat. I kind of brain for it. I was like, oh, put a thumbs up if you know it. If you don't, just put a question mark in the chat. I'm gonna give it a little bit of time here. Who's gonna put it in the chat? Who's gonna let me know? And don't feel bashful. All right, bet. Okay, cool. Thanks, Young. Appreciate it, homie. So, he knows. But if you don't know, okay, cool. So what favorite is say I want to delete, say I like all these chops here. And say I don't want to accidentally delete it because I have been guilty of doing that. What you do is you favorite all of these. An easy way to do it is to go select all, hit favorite. Now they all have stars on them. So now I can't accidentally delete them. But say this one I do want to delete. Click to unfavorite it, and then I can put that in the trash can. So these will always stay because I have stars on them. And if you don't ever use it, all good. My word of advice, try to know the program inside and out. So what I want to do for this reverse, I'm going to set that cue like right here. And then I'm just going to hit reverse here to create that reverse effect. So now you can tell that the flag is this way. So it means it's going to go in this direction over here. And you can see that here too. And again, those are start and end points. So you can, create a much shorter sample. So if I had it just like this, just like that. But I want it to stop like right there. And I kind of want it to not come in so abruptly. So I'm going to adjust this attack time. So here it goes. If I do attack time all the way, it takes a long time for it to get to that peak volume. So you can do really cool techniques of having a really slow attack. It gets slow, quiet, do a mute, do a drum fill. I'm going to try to execute that. So let's do this. Let me put the drum here. I'll make this 8 bars. Oh, I know what to do. I'll do the reverse here. Test that out. I'm going to shorten that a little bit more. And I'll do it again here. One thing I noticed too is that they would create these like little pockets of kind of quiet to then do the glide on the bass on here. So again, it's me doing drill shit, and I have no idea how to do it. But again, you just look at the project. I start kind of seeing the ingredients, some of the techniques that they're using. By no means am I a drill producer, but again, you just look at the ingredients and just start testing it out. We're just kind of making a shitty steak right now till we get better. If we want to continue like making those kind of beats, kind of making the steak better and better as you go. Key thing on that is butter. Butter and having a really dope. You can do a grill or no cast iron. The cast iron skillets on that. Always talking about food. God damn it. Okay, so let me get the bass. I'm going to go to samples. Oh, no, I'm going to go to instruments. My bad. Instruments here, which would be where the pack's right there. Go to drill. There we go. Oh, appreciate it. Yeah, man, you got to, man. You got to, Eclipse. You got to enjoy the process. As much as sometimes you'll hate it, you still have to enjoy it. Boom. Oh, much love, man. Much love. Appreciate that. Thanks, young. Boom, 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 boom. And right now, I'm just kind of testing out certain notes on the bass lines. I know sometimes on bass lines, and this was like my biggest issue. Like, anytime I was like, fuck, I got to do a bass line. Damn it. That was like my Achilles. Like, I freaking complained in my head that I just couldn't not do bass lines. And I would always do the old cheat code where you take the sample and then just filter it and just crank up the lows as much as possible, or try to pitch it down 12 to try to get all the low tones. Sometimes that would work, but sometimes it doesn't. But a good way is if you're using a MIDI keyboard, or even the keyboard on Serato, put the pitch higher so that you know that the notes are sounding correct. Because sometimes you can get misled if you're already starting low. Like with the kick drums and everything, it will kind of mask if the tone is correct. So always go a little bit higher. I kind of have an idea. I'm gonna go lower. Boom, boom. No. It's not that. It sounds like it's right, but it's not though. Okay. Bring it down a little bit. All right, so let me do a bass. I'm trying to come up with something right there. That's what I jacked up. Go back to that. Let me input that note there. Yeah, go for it. And do this too. Create something and then just put it on the Discord. Just again, I'm just gonna give you guys that platform. I'm gonna shamelessly put it back up over here. It's Gonz Serato Studio. Again, I have the Discord in the link on the chat if you want to sign up for it. Again, I made a tab here where you can just submit your music. Now, what I will say, the one little rule that I have, and now I feel like a teacher. I try not to have so many damn rules. When you're going to submit stuff, because sometimes the file size is going to be too big if you do a wave, do your submissions MP3. If you don't know how to do that, I'm going to show you that right now, so just so that you know. Reason being is if you keep sending waves a lot on people's emails, they're kind of bigger files. MP3s are a bit smaller. So let me do this here. You would go to export song here. So by default, you're going to have wave, but it has a little drop down menu, and just go MP3 and then export and then submit. Not even submit, just upload it. Submit makes me feel like freaking Simon Cowell from American Idol. You know, nah, just send your stuff in there, because I will definitely listen to it. Okay, so we have that there. Okay, so kind of attack that a little bit. I'm going to save it because that's what I'm going to do. So let's call this drill fun practice Feb. Well, if you're forgetting the damn date today. 23rd. MJ's number. There we go. Cool. And again, if you have issues on trying to download the pack, just let me know. I'm going to try to edit this again just so you know how to do it. So let's just do a new project. All right. And then let me kind of scrub through this sample here. And then I'm going to show you guys this one cheat code that'll definitely help you out. And I don't give a shit about showing it to you. Let's see here. I know I sampled. All right. You see. I know I have it. There we go. Yo, last call. That's a funny ass name. Hollywood Humpty Dumpty. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Very interesting name. Definitely leveled up on that name. Hollywood Humpty Dumpty Dance. All right, let's see. Can't seem to put the pieces back. Oh shit. All right. Okay. Let me pitch this down because I think the YouTube gods tend to not like when I try to play whole stuff. My guitar went cold to cold. Oh shit. Okay. I'm already hearing some stuff. My guitar. Oh, Jasper, appreciate it, man. Yeah, absolutely. Shit. Thank you for joining on the chat. Appreciate it. How you been? You've been working on some stuff? Any issues that pop up? Or what is like one new thing that you learned or picked up from one of the streams? And also, just realized I'm going super today. What is something that you want me to do kind of a specific tutorial on? I know it's tough for some people to show up on the streams, and so I greatly appreciate when you guys take time out of your day. Like, much love to you on that. You could be doing anything. You know, you could be watching the Kanye documentary, which I'll probably end up doing tomorrow. But appreciate you guys checking out the stream here. I know one thing that I am going to go over today is because I know Last Call hit me up the other day about it, is if you ever mess with the plugin called Arcade, I do get questions quite a bit as well as having issues using that plugin. Some of you are like, nah fam, I don't use Arcade, I just played the Arcade from Apple and back in the early 90s and 80s when it was like Mortal Kombat. I'm dating myself, just wink wink on that. But yeah, I'll probably go over that too. Can't seem to put the pieces back on my Lord, I'm weary. Jesus, when you gonna come? Interesting. Okay, so with this, I can already see that a lot of the instrumentation is happening right in this area. and right in this area right here. But it didn't make any cues for that. That's really interesting.
Hollywood Humpty Dumpty.
That was perfect.
I believed in the fairy's tale, but the only fairy I found
Oh, really? Okay. It's going to be a movie? Interesting.
in town was a Humpty Dumpty. I'm sick and tired.
Okay. I already heard cool piano tones right here. Dun. Yeah, that's definitely something there.
Some repeats come and gone. One day too long. I'm getting weird, enough weary. Jesus, when you gonna come lead me home?
Interesting. That's a cool little. Oop, all right. Found me a drum fill. I'm a sucker for drum fills. Yes, sir. Oh shit, let me delete that one. Okay. And it's a long organ fill. Okay. I know the timing is gonna be a little weird for me if I'm trying to do that on the 4 of the bar. Boom, ba-dun, dun, dun, ba-dun, dun. There we go. We go a little shorter there. Boom, ba-dun, dun. Boom. All right, that's one there. I'm definitely not gonna use the Hollywood Humpty. That. So if I was gonna mess with that word, it would be a transition into Humpty Dance, from Digital Underground on some transition DJ shit. It would definitely be that. All right, so let me go back to the tones. Boom, 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 boom. And then now I'm trying to just get the tone right there. Let's see what Jasper has. Oh, dude, not a stupid question. Jasper asked, I know it's not stupid. But how do you make a crate with your own samples? I will show you that right now. No problem, bro. So you could do this a couple ways. You can set one up in the Serato DJ library tab. So for example, I think I have some stuff on my desktop as far as like music. Okay. So on my desktop, I have files. I'm gonna try to imitate this here. Oh, appreciate it, bro. Yeah. I was having some weird like glitchy stuff on my other one, so I was like, you know what? Let me try something a little bit simpler and trying to make it I don't know, just trying to figure out, just getting my design on. I am by no means a Gucci or a Prada design guy, but it's all good. Trying to make something easy. So I'm going to give you an example here, Jasper. So just pretend as if these files were just on your desktop. So say we had those two right there. So what you could do, you're going to go to this add crate tab, and you're going to click it. You're going to click on that like this right here. So by default, it's going to call it crate 1. Hopefully you can see that right there. David, what's happening? What's up? So now you can call this, we're just going to call this like desktop tracks. You can call it desktop samples or whatever you know what that is. That's what you're going to do. Desktop test songs. So you could do this a couple ways. You can kind of bring this down a little bit, which I know is going to kind of mess up on here, but it's okay. I'll move it to the side. Or right here. I'm going to just click and hold, move these two into here. So now I have them. Thanks, David. Appreciate it, homie. Thank you for coming by. So now I have those songs in here. And then they'll play on here as well. This one also. So I got those in there. And that's really it on building the crate. You can build a crate in the library. You can move it somewhere else. What up, Random? What's up? You can make a crate for drums, so you can keep everything contained in its own little section. Also, just audio samples, you can put that in here. So you can be very specific with that. The smart crates, what that does is you give a specific rule to the crate, and anything in that rule will go in there. So for like effects, I made the rule that anything that says effects in the comments will go right into this effects crate right here. Reason I did all this is I have a big problem with let me do this stupid little skit right now. I have a big problem. We is live, and I'm glad you're here, Mr. Tommy, because I have issues with hoarding so many damn samples and keeping them like everywhere. They're just everywhere. And then I just noticed I got this big ass goldfish behind me. What up, Bad Wolf? What up, homie? Super dope photographer. Awesome, homie. Thank you for joining. Oh, dude, I gotta bring you in proper, dog. Let's go. Everybody's jumping in. I'm loving it. Hopefully that answered your question on making a crate. And then if I want to delete it, just click on that and then Control delete. And then it's out of the way from there. It doesn't show drill pattern. Let me see. It should on here. It doesn't have. It should be in between trap and house / techno. If not, are you running the beta or not? Call. Let me know. That could be the issue with that. So let's go back to this Hollywood Humpty Dumpty. Such a funny ass name, bro. Let me see what version I got. Let me see. I got 1.6.9. Maybe that is it. What I would do is you can download the beta separately and then see if that drill shows up on there. And if not, if you guys just want the pattern, I could screenshot how the drums go to that tempo and then just send you guys the screenshot. I'll probably end up just doing that on the Discord, just so that you have an idea. You know what? I'm gonna make a note of that right now so I don't forget. Let me do that. Write that on my dry erase board here. I'm gonna hold my damn self accountable for doing that. Okay. Screenshot. Drill pattern. And put on Discord. Discord channel. There we go. Yes, sir. If you updated it sometimes it'll do a little bit of the like back end stuff. It's not a crazy extreme update. If you're ever trying to figure out what exactly the update is about, always go to the notes that it has. Meaning, if you go here, click on download, cancel that. Always just do a double check down here. So they move. It's like, again, it's like little, it could be little minor things. Full song animation, curve line automation. You can also click on this, and then it'll give you exactly what they did on there. Because some people will say that. It's like, oh, they didn't do anything. Sometimes some updates don't do crazy changes, but others will. So just keep that in mind. Okay, so let me just minimize that here. Okay. So, doom 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 dun 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 dun. I know I'm probably gonna want to change the. I don't want the keys to be too bright. Okay, so go back to the beginning.
Lord, I fell down, Lord. Dumpty home. Coming out, I'll put the pieces back all alone. And I'm getting weary, Lord, I'm weary. Jesus, when you're gonna come and leave home?
Okay, interesting. Okay, so let me go to another. Let me bring this down even more on the keys. Okay, let me adjust the tempo so I can get a little bit more mileage on that piano hit. Sometimes I'll tend to do that. I think I've kind of noticed that's kind of my pattern, but hey, everybody has their own distinct style here. There we go. Like, couldn't get that working right. It's funny when I see this big ass fish behind me. I'm like, oh shit. Boing, ding, 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 ding. Oh, I gotta hear a little bit more of the piano of that swelling up to that. Dun, 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 dun. You can make an EDM song later if you have the time. I will definitely try to do that. Alright, so let me go grab that. Let me see what I can do here. Doom, 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 doom. I might actually just challenge myself and try to make this into an EDM song. See how that is in the key. Okay, all right, got an idea. Dun 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 So start with that. Just get an idea going. I have to take the sync off of that. So let me shorten that because that's too long of a tail right there. There we go. Put on the threes. Okay, so then that's there. Then. I'm gonna try to play this out. That's too slow. Check it out. Try to record that. Damn it. Almost had it, but all good. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. I know. No. Put that there. No. Dun, 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 dun. Right there. Copy that. Duplicate. Command D there. That's there. So what I'm going to try to do also, I'm going to make another copy of that and then pitch that up. That's the 6. I'm going to shift the take it off of mono. Let me try poly and see what happens. Shit, I don't think that's gonna work right, but I'm gonna test it out, trying to have it. I'm just kind of layering the sample with itself, but at a higher octave. Yeah, that's not gonna work. I thought it was gonna work, but bad idea. Bad idea. Didn't like that. Okay, but I actually liked it going up to that tempo, or that key, actually. And then let me do another drum here. Just challenged myself. David was like, hey, try to make something out of that. So I was like, okay. So let me just try to do some processing on this thing too, because I know I'm going to have to go that route to get a certain sound that I'm looking for. Let's do Crusher. It's going to try to make it all mangy sounding. Crusher, Decimate. No, it's different there. Let's go. Let's try. I'm stumping myself. No. I'm not liking where this is going. I'm not feeling that. Okay. Let me save it because I know I'm going into brain fart mode. You might have won this one. Last call. You might have won this one. I'm still going to figure it out, though. But I want to definitely answer this one question here. And I'm also going to try to maybe do an edit as well. Let's see here. Save. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. Humpty Dumpty Gonz had a great fall. But let me open up. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to use this one here. I'm gonna get there. I was having definitely a brain fart moment. I was overthinking. Sometimes that'll happen. I'll overthink stuff, which is okay. If you ever take a break, go to something else, you can always go right back to it. I'm gonna show you guys Arcade, and how to if you're interested in using that plugin. I actually think I have it in the chat. If you're just kind of wanting to investigate what it is, put it on the chat there. Let me just have some kind of drum to it. Oh, you know what? I actually did work on a track. Might as well just show you what I've been working on as well. Let's see what I worked on. Let me open some stuff up because I know you're like, you're just messing around with stuff, man. You ain't making no shit. All right, let's go here. Let's see. All right, let me open up this one. Or since we were doing house shit, let me go to this one. Open this up. I might as well show what shit I've been working on as well. How's everybody doing in the chat? Questions, comments. I'm going back into juicing, not on the steroid end, but just trying to get my health a bit better. I've been dealing with this stupid ass toe kind of injury deal. It's finally getting better, but I know trying to get plenty of greens and fruits will definitely help. So I did beets, apples, broccoli, turmeric, ginger. I did carrots, and then what else? Just juiced all them hoes. Second day doing it, but man, I don't know if anyone's have done it or I guess they did like a little kind of liquid detox. I've been having like crazy like headaches during the day. Probably by tomorrow it should be good, but I'm actually curious if people have been having some like headache issues with shit. So let me just play this real quick here. Some laid back shit. Oh, thanks, homie. Appreciate it. Thank you, Shannon. Thanks for joining. Going to the next scene. I'm just progressively adding like one new sound to keep a flow going. Definitely take some drums out here and there so I can go back to the chorus. Maybe it'll fill here. Ba-da-dum, dum, da-dum, boom. Go right back into that. So there's that one on some kind of house shit. What I did a little differently on this one with the drums is 4 on the floor on here. So I had this really cool little, it was not that one. It was like a little sneakily little like that. But it sounded really good when I layered it with a clap. Dave said, I used to do that at the beginning, but I thought by adding more. So, to your question, David, if you're gonna add, you can gradually add things. So this was like my worst thing was I would just keep adding and adding and adding and adding to where there was no context of the song anymore. So what ends up being the same thing in here is this little tone here. This is keeping everything glued together. So if I go to the next scene, that's still going to stay there. So the next scene is going to be that same sound. So, Jasper, that's a good question. And let me ask anybody else in the track. Man, guys, good questions. Jasper asks, do you go back? Okay, so I don't run into. He goes, has anybody ever saved a track and go back to load it much later, and it's either missing sounds, samples, or the mix is off? Anybody in the chat, feel free to respond to that. I haven't run into that. The only time I have run into that situation is if I'm going between two computers and I didn't do the switch over correctly as far as like sending the whole kit. The way that you can do that, let me see if I can. I just realized the screen's way down here. Okay. Let's see here. If you go to create, or no, if you go file, save project with samples, it'll create a whole zip folder that contains everything in there. So if you move it over to another computer, you can. Now, if you're moving samples around or you move that folder around to somewhere else, it'll definitely do that where it's going to not find it. A way you can go back is to, well, I don't think they have it on here. Like in the DJ program of Serato, you could, it would try to relocate that specific deal. Like this right here. Search all, choose location, but this is just for the sample itself. I know that that probably didn't answer your question. I haven't specifically. And then mix wise, now I'll say if you went from an older version of Serato to a new one where like say it had the pan and filter, you might have a weird deal with the volume. I'm just throwing it as a theory, possibly. But I haven't had it where samples were mixed or were missing. Only if I moved it somewhere, then I had that problem. Then I had to go back and like type in what it was to try to get to it. And then, but good question. I'm curious if people have run into that issue here in the chat. So let me know. Shanna asks, are there specific instruments you use to get your beats to sound completed? Okay, so what I do is I definitely tend to layer my drums with some type of, sometimes I'll use a drum loop. For example, let's do this. Great question. That's actually a great question. All your questions have been phenomenal. Let me save that. I know it's taking its sweet time to save. Now, to go on some like theory mode, Shannon, the way I like to kind of think of it is like if it was like a high school like recital or play, you have all your cast of characters. Sometimes you have the main actor dead center, and then you have like the accompanying actors, but then in certain scenes some of those actors go away and you have the main actor again. The issue I used to have is I would switch main actors all the time, so it always felt like it was two different beats all the time. That was always an issue I was running into, was that. That's always the toughest thing, is knowing when you're done. I think if at the end of the song you're not like, okay, I like this. Pads are good for ambience, but what can you also use? You can use reverb on your drums to build ambience too. It's just a stupid amount of it. For example, I'm just gonna go. Let me just pick something off of just hip hop here. Okay, that was really fast. So I'm gonna do like just a basic drum here. Doom doom. Okay. Oops. Whoops. Damn it. I'm sounding like garbage. Boom. Dat. Doom doom. Dat. Dat. Rap, 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 rap. Riggedy rap. Rap, 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 rap. Riggedy rap. Da-da-da, rap. Da-da-da, rap. I'm going to do this. Just something where you would feel like it's not really full. Now, there's some things that you could do to this to just enhance it more. No problem. I'll use a shaker. Yo, appreciate that. You know what? I appreciate that. Much love, Shannon, on that. So now we have the toms here. This is just the stock drum kit that's here. But you can just add effects to each little. Oh, appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, I tend to go like all over the place. So here we go. Oh, thank you, wifey. Appreciate it. So we got that there. So I'm gonna do this with the toms. No, I don't like that. Oh, okay, I got this percussion here to make it interesting. I'm going to put a lot of reverb on that percussion hit. Add a bit more. Oh, no, that has a little bit of ringing to it. I'm not a fan of that. Okay, let me fix that. There we go. I'm going to filter that drum. So what I'm doing is just trying to make this drum beat even more interesting with like what all I have right here, which could seem like it could be intimidating because you're like, oh shit. Again, the beta has a 16. The newest, I guess, official one doesn't. But even with the 8, you can still create a lot of stuff with that. So I'm going to go with this. Let's see here. 8. Da-da-da-da. There we go. I like that kind of tone. So I'm going to add a lot of reverb to that. I'm going to pan that to the right. So I'm pan that to the left. See how it's already kind of coming together, where it doesn't sound just like kick, snare, hi-hat, kick, snare. You're just adding little blips and extra percussion to kind of liven it up. Sometimes it's not about like the volume. It's just like everything has its little place. So like with like this snare, I'm gonna try to do I'm gonna try to do this where I reverse the snare. Whoops, I should have put that over here. Like that. Put that right there. I'm going to slow it down. I'm going to add reverb to that. You know what, let me do, yeah, I'm going to do reverb to that. I'm gonna add it right before. I'm gonna add it right before this snare. I'm gonna put it right here. It's almost like a whip, like voot, voot, pow, voot, pow. That clap sounded really out of place. Then I can add this other kick. Whoops. So they kind of call these little extra notes. I'll call them like ghost notes. It just helps to, quote unquote, give it a live feel from there. Every time I turn to go look at my camera, I see like there's a big ass goldfish behind me. Oh, I didn't like that. Let me filter that down. And again, it's just experimentation. And I'm just trying to use everything like stock that's here. Got another one. Let me do delay, double up. Nah, do another one of this here. Do one more here. Yeah, and it could be a struggle at first, just not knowing. Is Dory? I think Dory is haunting me. I might pick another thing behind me. I appreciate it, Wolf. Man, no doubt, bro. This is fun for me. The BPM is let me adjust this. I just realized my screen is all out of whack. I'm at 90 BPM. And again, another thing you can do is add a whole nother drum kit, and you can just add like a lot of just different percussion. Like what I'm going to do. Sometimes I'll tend to do like shaker loops as well. Let me see what else is on here. That was random. That sounded like some SpongeBob shit. Okay, we got congas here, so perfect. Okay, I'm gonna grab all these and then bring them in. Oh, I didn't mean to do. I shouldn't have did it like that. That didn't work. Boom, right there. Oh, so young ass, do you use the Arteria Key Lab? I just saw that thing. I haven't done it yet, but I'm really close to saying, yeah. Have you been messing with that? I'm curious. It looks dope. So now I'm gonna try to add these conga drums on top. You know what? Let me go to keyboard cam real quick so you can see what I'm doing. Let me switch this over to here. So I'm all jacked up over here. Okay. So I have the drums on the 4 here. So I'm just trying to play just boom, doom, doom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. I gotta make this a little bit louder. I'm going bump, 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 ba boom, bump, bump, ba boom. Ooh, oh, I know why. Because I had quantize on. That's why I was like, man, that doesn't sound right. Let me do that again. Here we go. There we go. There we go. Move that over. Boom, boom. Ah, that don't sound right. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, that's right. And then move that there. No. Oh, that's because it had to be right there. That's why. Appreciate it, young. Damn it. That kick is there. That little conga sounded really off. Oh, I know why. Okay. That's why. I didn't add the other one. Okay, so now I'm going to filter the shit out of it. And then I'm a sucker for adding reverb to a lot of shit. Reverb. And then I'm going to do echo. So right now what's happening is I filtered it. But what's happening is that the drum kit is being kind of swallowed up by the crazy reverb on this. So what I'm actually going to do, why you change it to a single square? Are you talking about in reference to this right here? Like the drum, David? Oh, it's because the timing on here, on the grid when I played it, it automatically had it where it was ×2 on here. That's why. So if you play like a quick, say you did a triplet, it's going to change that grid for that as a smaller increment, so that it's basically saying, oh, I think you're trying to do triplet, so if I need to adjust, you don't have to go to grid and change it all. Like, it's already set up to this timing on there. But what I'm doing, I'm going to add a kick drum to that. Kick drum, or not a kick drum, side chain to the kick drum. Then I can kind of mess with the swing and see what happens. Hey, Roderick, what up, bro? If that's Roderick from H-Town, this dude here, fire, makes dope shit. If this is the Roderick that I know, if this is Soulplex Roderick, let me know. Tell me yes in the chat. So I'm gonna go back to this drill deal, the sample. I guess we'll hip hop the drill. We'll hip hop a drill in there. Oh yeah, man, that breaker, bro. I don't know. I'm a sucker for that breaker effect. Definitely a sucker for that. Even though you're not Roderick from Houston, you're dope as hell too. Just letting you know. But if it was the other Roderick, dope ass producer, and I'm sure you are as well. So I'm definitely gonna still give you the sweet guitar, bro. Where are you coming from? Actually, out of curiosity, are you out of Texas, another country? I'm always down to know. And have you been working on some new beats? Been working on some new stuff? that's like double the time on it. All right, this is going to be awesome dark shit. So right now, this is where some people can run into issues. What's up? Shout out to Maryland in the building. What is up, Maryland in the building? What's up? Thank you for joining. And I know some people are more curious of little Nemo behind me in the whole fish gallery. I don't know what the hell happened here. I might have to change that. Had the whole crew over here. You know what? I'm going to go into my abstract liquid. I'm going to do that. See where it goes from there. There we go. Bro, liquid, man. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Let me go back to my other screen. Let's go here. Switch back over. There we go. So, shout outs to Mega DJ hooking me up with this Jam Master J Funko Pop. I have to get the whole crew. I got to get the whole crew. See if they can see it. Yeah. Shout outs to Mega DJ Center, dopest DJ store in H-Town. MegaDJCenter.com. Much love. Shout out to Vin and the whole crew out there. Yeah, he gave me that. I was like, yo, that is fire. Okay, so changing my background. And I think what will happen, and you let me know if you guys run into this. Sometimes I've noticed that you'll have your drums all together, and one of two things will happen. You will have the drums being loud as shit to your sample, or it's going to be the opposite from there. So this sample itself, I know playing it right now that it is loud compared to my drums. And the mistake what people will do is they'll start cranking up this gain on everything, trying to compensate. And I can tell because the little blip sound, I can barely hear it. I'm going to try to bring this down a bit. There we go. Let's sidechain this to the main kick. Oh, hey, what's up, King? Man, everybody's jumping in. I'm loving it. Loving it. Where you coming from? And at first, my eating ass saw... I thought it said Oreo King. I was like, oh shit. But I was like, no, it's Ori King. This version it's the beta version, but I'm gonna just show you so you can see what it is. It's a 1.6.9. It's their beta version that you can download. Go to their forum section on Serato Studio. They have one specifically for Louisiana. Shout out Louisiana, man. Shout out. That's what's up. You go to Serato Studio Forum, and they'll have one that says specifically beta, and then you can download that. Definitely the biggest difference is going to be the 16. That's usually what everyone sees on there. And then, let me see. Add this in there. As you can tell, this is just crazy bass. Like stupid bass with a little glide on here. Once I hear the original sample, I stick with it and don't change the key. Bro, you should do that. Give it a shot. You know what that's called? That's called original sample syndrome. OSS. OSS. What you should do if you ever feel like that and you feel it in your gut, just go ahead and change the key. Screw it. Who's going to tell you not to? Go for it. Just try it. Yeah, I know it's been people been waiting on the 16 for a minute on that. Same here. On some grimy style shit. Now I am gonna put a bit of a limiter on this to try to bring this level up a bit more. And since this 808 is really heavy on the low tones, you definitely want to balance this volume to everything else, because it could definitely eat up mix-wise everything, and all you hear is that. That's it. So now I'm going to go to acapellas. Because a question some people will say is, how do I know when a beat's done? Is like, if you can put vocals on it and it doesn't sound like the vocals are completely gone and being swallowed up by the rest of the song, you know that you pretty much have everything that you want. You're always going to question stuff because we tend to be super technical on ourselves and want to keep adding shit. But you'll know it's going to be a moment and you're going to realize that you're adding too much shit over the vocal and it's super busy. It's definitely a brain exercise knowing when it feels too busy. Oh, nice. Yeah, I started as far as like new people here. Again, I'm from Houston, Texas. Just kind of doing my little spiel right now. Houston, Texas. I just been using Serato Studio for a couple years. I started with MPC 1000, then got into using Ableton. From Ableton, got into using Machine, using Serato Sample from there. And then when Studio came out, jumped on that. Been loving that ever since. But now it's a combination of Serato Studio for the main production of everything, and then Ableton for like my mix downs for like completion to like album is in Ableton. But the workflow for me, I enjoy the workflow on here. But that's kind of my like timeline of beat making in a sense. So let's see here. Let's see. I'm gonna try to pick out something here. I know the YouTube guys are gonna be like, "The hell are you trying to do?" Let's see here. Let's see. Let me try this one. Let's do this acapella. Do 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 do. U-N-I-T-Y. Okay, I'll do that. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Okay, and this actually leads me to my next thing. Is some people, when they try to add an acapella, they just load the acapella in, feel like it's gonna be on point, and it's not most of the times, because I'll get questions all the time. I'll get comments like, "Hey, I tried to put acapella and it doesn't sound right." I'm like, "Well, what do you think it is?" It's like, "I don't know. Something is just not. It's not really working." I'm like, "What?" I don't know. Usually, it's the timing of the downbeat of that first word. So I know with this song, Unity, it's U-N-I-T-Y, U-N-I-T-Y, da-na-na-na-na, dun-da-da. It's not exactly on the one. Because if I just play it on the one, it's going to sound off. U-N-I-T-Y, U-N-I-T-Y, that's a unity. U-N-I-T-Y. You can tell that that's off. So I know I have to move this over more. So that's not there. U-N-I-T-Y. Probably right here. U-N-I-T-Y. U-N-I-T-Y. That's a unity. U-N-I-T-Y. There we go. Like a black man from infinity to infinity. U-N-I-T-Y. U-N-I-T-Y. That's a unity. So I'm going to bring this up here like that. And then U-N-I-T-Y. U-N-I-T-Y. Probably add an echo to it.
That's a unity. UNITY. Love a black man from infinity to infinity. UNITY.
And make a copy to go into the verse section there. Yeah. Appreciate it. Thank you. Appreciate it. So now let me go to the verse.
UNITY, that's a unity. UNITY. Love a black man from infinity to infinity. Here we go. UNITY, unity. UA. Love a black woman from infinity to infinity. Here we go. UNITY. Let them know. UNITY, that's a unity. UNITY. You gotta let them know. Love a black man from infinity to infinity. Instinct leads me to another flow.
Okay, so instinct. The N is the one, I think. I could be wrong, but the instinct. Dun 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 dun.
Instinct leads me to another flow. Every time I hear a brother call a girl a bitch or a hoe, trying to make a sister feel low.
Let me do 8 bars of that, so at least you have a longer portion of that. So I guess technically right now we're kind of making a remix, so to speak.
Instinct.
And I'm missing the end or the beginning of the I of instinct, so it sounds like it's going almost in sync. Let me put that there.
Instinct leads me to another flow.
There we go.
Every time I hear a brother call a girl a bitch or a hoe, trying to make a sister feel low.
Shannon, appreciate it. Thank you for coming. Much love. Feel free to share the stream. They usually go up the following day, so you can always go back, replay if you miss something. If you have any Serato producer friends as well, tell them to jump on, ask questions. Again, you can jump on my Discord channel. I'm going to put it here in the chat real quick. Feel free to... I totally butchered that. My apologies. There we go. Feel free to upload your music on there. Questions if you found cool shit. Music-wise, it's just a cool hangout for everybody. So feel free to jump on there too. Let's see here. Yeah, much love. Thank you. Thank you for coming.
Instinct leads me to another flow. Every time I hear a brother call a girl a bitch or a hoe, trying to make a sister feel low. You know all of that got to go. Now everybody knows there's exceptions to this rule. I don't be getting mad when we playing this cool, but don't you be calling me out my name. I bring rap to those who disrespect me.
I can tell
like
I'm a little
day.
off. I'm just a little off on. It's like
Instinct.
I gotta bring it. Because like near that 5th bar, it was starting to sound a little slow.
Instinct leads me to another flow. Every time I hear a brother call a girl a bitch or a hoe, trying to make a sister feel low. You know all of that got to go. Now everybody knows there's exceptions to this rule. I don't be getting mad when we playing this cool, but don't you be calling me out my name. I bring rap to those who disrespect me like a dame. That's why I'm instinct leads me to
Actually, it should be the other way. I'm bugging. It should be there.
Instinct leads me to another flow. Every time I hear a brother call a girl a bitch or a hoe, trying to make a sister feel low. You know all of that got to go. Now everybody knows there's exceptions to this rule. I don't be getting mad when we playing this cool, but don't you be calling me out my name. I bring rap to those who disrespect me like a dame. That's why I'm instinct leads.
Okay. What I would end up doing is wherever I felt like it was a little off, I would set a cue there and maybe adjust slightly. So I'm going to kind of go in here.
Instinct.
Whenever I listen to it, wherever I think it might sound a little off, I'm going to set a cue point right here, this little Q3.
Instinct leads me to another flow. Every time I hear a brother call a girl a bitch or a hoe, trying to make a sister feel low. You know all of that got to go. Now everybody knows there's exceptions to this rule. I don't be getting mad when we playing this cool, but don't you be calling me out my name. I bring rap to those who disrespect me like a dame.
Okay, so yeah, I have that there. So now what you definitely don't want to do is just, I mean, I can keep this going. I'm going to delete this little point here. And I can keep the beat going the whole time. But if you want to add a little variety, you can just start muting certain sections, what I tend to do. Oh, it would be here.
Instinct leads me to another flow. Every time I hear a brother call a girl a bitch or a hoe.
So when Miss Queen Latifah says hoe, you could do it where you want to have emphasis on that word. So I'm going to mute this drum just for that part so that I'm highlighting that vocal specifically. I'm going to take the little conga one off too. I might still keep the sounds there as far as the 808 and the sample itself. But as far as the other drum instrumentation, I'm going to take that off. And I just realized that was probably like a mouthful of what I just said. But I'm just going to test this out in theory. And what I did right there was just automation. Click on the robot. I said, I want deck 1. I want this whole thing to mute. So I picked it on the mixer, mute. This is on, this is off. You have two modes. You have this what would be like kind of like automation point or grid dot mode or point mode, but you're creating these little I don't know if any of you guys have messed with like Premiere Pro. It's called keyframes in the editing world, like video editing. You're creating keyframes. Or you can go into this like grid, this little bar view, that's what it is. You have bar view, and it's just like bars that do the same thing. Bars.
Instinct leads me to another flow. Every time I hear a brother call a girl a bitch or a hoe, trying to make a sister.
Then you're back into it from there. So we have that, and then okay, we have that there. Let me just save that. I'm gonna try to do this kind of technique. Clean. Unity remix Feb 23rd 2022. From there, again, questions, let me know. I'm not here just to entertain myself, which I can't do that for hours on end, but definitely want to help you guys with some questions. Has anyone tried to do remixes with acapellas and struggle? I know that's can be disastrous when people start messing with it and get very, very flustered with that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to delete this. Delete this whole thing. Yes. Delete this too. So this is going to be the bunch of crayons with paper kind of session I'm talking about. This is with messing with vocals. So I'm going to just do another scene here and how you can manipulate like vocals here.
UNIT instinct leads me to a knows there's exceptions to this rule. I don't be getting mad when we playing this cool, but don't you be calling me out my name. I bring rap to those who disrespect me like a dame. That's why I'm talking. One day I was walking down the block, I had my cut off shorts on, right, cause it was crazy hot. I walked past these dudes when they passed me. One of them felt my booty, he was nasty. I turned around red, somebody was catching the wrath. Then the little one said,
Yeah, me, bitch.
and laughed. Since he was with his boys, he tried to break fly. I punched him dead in his eye and said, who you calling a bitch? Calling a bitch, 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 calling a bitch. Calling the
I'm just kind of figuring out some vocal things here.
UNIT, love a black woman from infinity to infinity. I guess I fell so deep in love, I grew dependency. I was too blind to see just how it was affecting me. All that I knew is you was all the man I had, and I was scared to let you go, even though you treated me bad. But I don't want to see my kids see me getting beat down by daddy smacking mommy all around. You say.
Is it better to make the beat first and then find an acapella that fits the beat, or the first? Either or. So right now I'm gonna try to do something with just the acapella sped up. If you already kind of have the idea in your head as far as the tempo that you want, I would just put like a drum loop of that tempo and put the acapella on top and just see if you like the speed of which that acapella is riding with the drums. There's no specific. Most of the times, I'll have like a beat in place, and then I have an idea of what kind of acapella I want. This one was just totally random, where I was like, okay, I could probably do this for like a hip hop thing, but now I'm trying to find like little key phrases. The producer Joyride is genius when it comes to finding really good little vocal phrases and adding it to his production.
I'm nothing without you, but I'm nothing with you. My man don't really love you if he hits you. This is my notice to the duel. I'm not taking it no more. I'm not your personal whore. That's not what I'm here for. Ain't nothing good gonna come to you till you do right by me. Brother, you wait and see. You and I ain't else to go, but I'm it out. You wear a rag around your head and you call yourself a gangster. The window jumping girls after school. Who you call yourself a gangster? Gangsta bitch, now that you 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 saw Apache's video. I saw
that could work.
a gangsta bitch, now gangsta bitch, still bitch, still bitch, gangsta bitch, now that you gangsta bitch, now that you gangsta bitch, now that gangsta bitch, now gangsta bitch, now gangsta bitch, now.
And what about remix pop songs, already made songs? For example, MJ song. What would be the best approach? It would be, if you already know what acapella of MJ you want to use, is building the arrangement around the song. So this is what I would do for that. I'm gonna write it on this little board right here. Write the arrangement of the song. And I think I stressed this before. So say it was Thriller, MJ's Thriller. It would be, yeah, it can be. Biggest thing to do is, because usually the BPM is what gets people very annoyed. Go to Google and just type in the acapella. So like, say this Queen Latifah one, like if I didn't know, I'm gonna type it in. Unity, Latifah. I'm totally butchering that. Latifah, BPM. 94 beats per minute. Start off at 94 and then start really listening to the, okay, my thing would always be listen to the original and find out what words hit on the one, like on the beat. Because then you know you have a reference point, because you'll know, you don't have to have a degree in music. You're going to know halfway through if it sounds off. The next level is going to be knowing, is it ahead of the track or is it behind? That's usually the next level, and that's like the biggest skill you'll start learning when it comes to the acapella. I just been DJing for a long time, and I've come across like already kind of mentally knowing if I'm ahead or behind. But if you're just starting on the producer end, I'm not going to be one that says, well, start DJing for a long time. That's kind of a stupid statement. Listen to the original and then know exactly where the hits or like the words land on the beat itself. That'll be kind of your guide to know that you're staying in sync with your instrumental. Hopefully that made sense to you, Jasper. So I wrote MJ Thriller on here. Write the arrangement, like 8 bars, or like maybe a 4-bar intro. Then you have 8 bars of music with bass, and then another 8 bars of instrumental. Then 4-bar breakdown, and then you have 8-bar chorus. Write your cheat sheet. Write it out. And then start making your scenes like that. Rename your scenes over here. Once you rename them, you have something to work with. and then you can start seeing if it lines up. Because what will happen is you'll make a beat, it sounds completely full, but then you don't know how to break that beat down to make it fit with the words. You'll end up making the beat too busy, and then the vocals don't match with that. So let's see here.
You and I no gangsta bitch 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 no.
So a little technique you can do to make this like a really wild vocal is I'm going to make another copy of this. I'm going to make this one up 12. What up, Silence? Oh, how you doing, man? I want to make that high pitch like that. Then I'm going to do this one here, from here. I'm going to make this one negative 12. I'm going to change this to poly, and I'm going to stack these three together. Is it going to sound like shit? Maybe. But we're going to test this out. That wasn't too bad. So I'm going to adjust these here. So this one I'm going to pan to the left, which is the high pitch, kind of the chipmunk vocal. And I'm going to move this one to the right. So when I have them stacked, it's going to sound like it's a full range of vocal from there. And then I got that there. Oh, shit. I should have added it to... Oh, you know what? I'm going to just stick with this. Alright, so we got that. So let's do here. Okay, perfect. Okay, I'm gonna mess with stuff here. Gangsta bitch. Wow. Do the other one. I'll put that there. Sorry, got something there. Might take that as well. I'm just trying to just show you, like, we can go from this vocal and hip hop to something else on there. No, I don't want that. Not what I'm looking for. Not what I'm looking for. All right, do that there. Double time that. Alright, so do this. I know it took a really weird turn, but it is what it is. That's a little off. Move that right there. That hi-hat is like too busy for me. So let me just try this here. Again, it's just building the idea. Just trying to get something going. Boots and hats and boots and hats and boots. Okay. So let me do a side chain on this. Let me add a drum kit on here. Again, it's just fucking around. That's all I'm doing right now. There's no rhyme or reason on this. It's just kind of just showcasing what you can do with a little messing around with this. But I'll definitely get into some other shit too. I'll stick with that right there. You know, let me loop that. Boom, 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 boom. Then I know I can do like a little with this one you could do a pad, some type of ambient thing in the background just to add a little bit of I was gonna say a bit of addedness, but I'm like, that doesn't make any sense at all on that. Okay, pad here. Might do that. Yeah, I can do the. So the side chain is. Thank you for telling me. I put it on the bass right here. I have it at, if I had to guess, like 50 right here, and I just kept it there. I didn't automate it to like change here. Yeah, but I put about 50 on the sample itself. And then what I'll do is, instead of having them stacked the whole time, I'm going to progressively add the stack. Do the low tones first. Do that one by itself. And then there, this is like a way that you could do like a transition. I'm gonna just keep the bass there. Oh no, I'm gonna mute the bass right here. I'm gonna do a mute automation right here at the end. And then do a little drum fill at the end right there. So again, hopefully automation hasn't become, or it's not people's like, not crutch, but kind of scary moment to do. I tend to use it quite a bit. I'm gonna mute. People are gonna have the word gangster bitch stuck in their head today. My apologies on that. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm going to, I have that muted. I'm actually not gonna mute this drum. I'm gonna do a little snare roll. So I'm gonna make, because some people are like, oh, I have a loop, but I can't do other stuff with it. Yes, you can do stuff with it. I'm actually going to make, I'm gonna try to do like this little triplet with this little hi-hat right here, which is I right here. 1, 2, 2. Grid. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. That's not what I liked. I did not want it to do that. Oh, I know why. Because I didn't take that. Yeah, that's what it was. I had it muted. Then I gotta mute this one at the very end so I can hear, because right now I don't hear that little percussion element happen like I'd want to. That sounds like garbage. Now it sounds like, okay, now it sounds completely ridiculous. Okay, there. Input the notes. There we go. Jeez. I'll do automation with the bar style and kind of do a volume of just, I want to do the volume of just this sound, of just this sound now. That was weird. So I'm going to start here and then move this up. So it's going to do this gradual. I'm going to solo this so you can hear it. And that's just with the velocity. Because originally, if I have it here, it's going to sound loud all the way through. So I want it to actually have a bit of a difference. So I'm going to go like this here. So we have that. So all in sequence. So if I make another scene, I don't want to have this same vocal because it's going to be too monotonous, even though we're just doing 4 bars just to show you different sequences. So I'm going to find another word.
Now that you saw Apache's video, I saw you wildin', acting like a fool. I peeped you out the window, jumping girls after school. But with it all out there with tricks, please. There's plenty of people out there with triggers ready to pull it while you trying to jump in front of the bullet. Young lady, in real.
Oh, found the little
In real.
Whoops, I forgot. I couldn't do that. I have it in poly. It's going to be a stupid stack of sounds. So here, I'm going to take, okay, so I have that. I'm going to unmute this and this. So I'm going to take this bass off. I'm going to mute the beginning of this drum loop. So we have a little bit of variety. Let's go, and then it's going to go, and then the drums are going to come in. Let's go, This is maybe like one beat of that. Then it should go, won't. So the won't should be right there. So then from there, very much so. I go quite a bit on the automation. So for example, say I can add a reverb where this thing constantly reverbs up and up more and more. So I added a reverb here. Remember, anytime you want to automate, hit the purple robot. If you can see that, yeah. Hit the purple robot. So I'm going to tell this part here, I want the reverb to go from 0 and then, go from 0 and then increase reverb all the way. And then I'm going to do that same little trick to this one here. So this is just ways that you can create variations in your scenes, so you don't feel like it's just doing boots and cats the whole time. You have a bit of variety to it. Let me go back to this automation mode. So if you just want to do like a steady like curve, I just select the point at the very beginning, go to the very end, create a point here, and drag it. So now it's going to make a smooth, wave all the way across. All the way across. Because it used to be I had to try to do that. I tried to make it smooth like this. And sometimes that was like super tough for me. So I'm glad they made the whole like automation point system. Made it a lot easier to do those kind of reverb or those kind of curves for your automation. So then what you can do is do this little 1 bar right after. And then I don't want that drum loop to keep playing, which it did. So I just want to mute that. I'm going to do a mute there so I don't hear that. And then I'm going to do another little vocal. Let me find another one here. So again, just kind of playing.
And real bad girls are the silent type. Ain't none of this worth getting your face sliced, because that's what happened to your type.
I'll do the yeah.
Ain't none of this worth getting your face sliced.
Sorry about that. Yeah. Yeah, boom. And then goes into another sequence. Put that there. Then I'll add. I'm just going to go through. I'm actually going to see if the drill will actually work on that. Oh, it'd be on samples. That's where I messed up at. It'd be here. Yeah, I'll do that just for the hell of it. Nah, that's too much. That's too much. Okay, so I'll do that for that part. That part. That part. That part. That part. And I will add. That means I'm going to take this off. And then I'll just kind of do a grimier bass on there. And I don't want to have that vocal in there either. Take this bass off. I'm going to do a different drum. I know I'm going like really into it. Just trying to show like how you could vary it up. But always the key is trying to keep something consistent in there. I know right now it seems it's kind of like all jumbled together because I'm jumping between scenes. Just trying to create separation and some continuity, which is always super tricky. Yeah. Oh, you can do a really cool effect with like looped kind of vocals like that. Especially when you have them side chained to something. It always sounds really dope. That'll definitely add a ambient layer to your sequence. I'm gonna take this. No, that kick drum's fine. But I want to do a different little loop right here. I'm gonna clear that out and then do one from this one here. there. Just a little variation. Just a little variation. Again, any questions, man, feel free to ask on that. Let's try this one here. Boom, boom. Trying to get this kick to kind of show up a bit more. I know this little kind of like Vox loop, or no, that's a drum. This one is a little loud still. Oh, I know why it's fighting, because it has this kick drum. That's why. That's a tough one, David. Yeah, I'll see what I can do. I'm trying to just piece them together. Let's see.
Instinct leads me to another flow. Every time I hear gangsta bitch, gangsta bitch, gangsta bitch, gangsta bitch.
Okay, I need to mute that. Okay, I know I need to mute that bass right there. I'm trying to build like a quick sequence. It's there. Boom. Okay, cool. Okay, I'm gonna try to do something here. Okay, so I'll try to do a build up, some kind of build up here. Trying to make EDM really fast. Trying to do it. Unity.
That's a unity.
Okay, that's there. That's W.
Unity.
Okay, let's see. Oh, I know what to do. Unity. Yeah. Okay, I think I got it.
Unity. Love a black man. UNITY. Love a black man from
Sorry. Damn it. Okay, there we go. Oh no, because it's gonna do a weird like layer thing. Let me see. That might work actually. Okay. So I have that, and then let's try to do. some type of kind of drum for that there. Let's see. On some weird drumline shit. All of me do have that. Nope, that sounds crazy. Let's see how that. Again, completely trying shit. Oh, I know why. Because that vocal's not exactly landing correctly. Boom. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun. 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 I gotta put that shit. Move that. I want to grab them all together. No. Okay, so let me do this here. Hopefully people are kind of figuring out what I'm trying to do. I know it's kind of challenging. I'm glad you guys give me these challenges. It's definitely not the easiest thing, but it's like, hey, it is what it is. Okay. Oh yeah, so the right here. So great question, Davian. If you're just joining, man, thank you for joining. And I always got to do my guitar. And where are you coming from? So this right here, this is your one-shot mode, meaning I don't have to do the hold mode. If I have this, like, they call it kind of like hold mode, where you have to bring the whole sample over, because if not, it's going to be really short. See, it just goes boop. It just goes doot. But now when I have this one, it's going to play it all the way through. But I made sure that I created this little start and end point, because if not, it's going to keep going all the way to the end of the song. And I obviously don't want that to happen. Do that again. I'm probably going to try to automate this. I'm going to do key shift on this just to make it crazy. Oh, hopefully that helped. Hopefully that answered your question, David. Da, 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 da. You can kind of see where I'm going with it here. Just gonna do a bunch of these stacks here. That's there. Okay, there we go. And then with this one, I'm going to try to do 2 copies of this and then pan them. One right, one left. It'll kind of give you a stereo effect. To really make that happen, you got to delay this one just a little bit. Now you can really hear it on both. Damn it. I almost got it. It's definitely the vocal done. Oh, I know what I should do. I'm I'm going to mute those last drums at the end and then add a little sound to it. That's not this drum because I know it's going to be off. Let me mute this here. You can tell I tend to do these like mute automations. It's come a little bit second nature to me. I know for some it might feel like it's tedious, but I've gotten comfortable with doing it. It's just muscle memory on knowing it's like mutes at the very bottom of the option screen, and then I just set the point and I'm good. That's the timing on it. This comes in too fast. That's what I was going for right there. Okay, cool. So then we have that. So let me find a fill. I'm going to do an effect, actually. See what I got here. No, not that I don't think you can. Because I think I tried doing that before. Let me see. Yeah, because it doesn't even let you, like, grab that. No, not yet. That's one feature I'm waiting for, where I can just copy automations. If you duplicate the track, it'll save that automation. But as far as like just saving the automation to copy to something else completely different, as of right now, I haven't been able to do it. All right, I think it's that one there. Let me speed that up. Oh, that's too much. Okay, so no problem. All right. Okay, so that's there, like that.
Instinct leads me.
Crap. It's there, and then back to. I'm gonna make a copy of that and do a switch up on there to go into there, and then make a copy of that to add the UNITY as like a chorus here, and then try to build from there. Oh, fuck. I forgot that drum loop is still going there. So let me adjust that. Again, sorry, I'm trying to cram doing a long EDM thing in like 20 minutes. Messed up on here. Damn it. Okay, it's all good. It's all good. Okay. I know I don't have it completed yet. final arrangement would be putting that. That's definitely a tall task. I wish I could knock it out. I will say, as far as like doing it completely done, David, for that, not quite. But you can definitely see how you can keep creating like adjustments in the scenes. I know I have to definitely piece together or glue together these little transitions a bit better, but you can see that it definitely can keep moving, where you don't feel like you have to use the same drum loop the whole time with that. So hopefully that helped you out, David, because I know that can be a bit of a struggle with that. Let me go to something new here. Let me see here. Save. Yeah, I'll save that. Why not? Okay, so let's do this here. Oh, I was going to show you guys some websites that'll help you out as far as getting cool little vocal drops. I'm willing to share that. There's one called uberduck.ai. It's going to look really funny. But if you're trying to make cool little name drop stuff, again, it's called uberduck.ai. No problem, David. Okay, so we have that there. So it's called uberduck. I don't know why it has all this on here. Okay. Let me go back to the little duck. No problem. So this is, you can actually pick any type of voice that you want. For example, let's see if we can do Rick and Morty maybe. See if this will work here. Where is it at? Come on. This should work. Oh, I think I know why. There we go. Oh, no, it is that one. Okay. Let's do... Oh, that's why. Really? They should have it on there. Oh, I know why. It's over here. That's why. There we go. And then I can choose... There we go. And then you would type in what you want. What's up, my fellow humans? Something goofy. Hit synthesize. And you can save it so you can actually, you can add rig to your thing. So it might sound good, it might not. I don't know.
What's up, my fellow humans?
So yeah, he didn't say humans quite well. Let's see. Let's try this. Synthesize that. And again, you can go the rabbit hole with this thing. It has a bunch of different voices.
What's up, my fellow Pete's?
That was actually pretty good. Or you can have someone else say it. Yeah, they got a bunch of stuff on here. That Ren and Stimpy, Red Dead Redemption, like different video game stuff. Remy the Rat. Let me try Notorious B.I.G. See what happens with that. All right, let's see what happens.
What's up, my fellow peeps?
There you go. Then you download, and then you have a drop from Biggie. So there's that one. The other one, if you're trying to get good, if you're trying to get acapellas from instrumental or vice versa, it's called Lala Vocal Remover. So this, you bring in a track. Let me see if I can find something here. Something that has vocals already. So you can see what's going on. Let's see here. Oh, okay, perfect. Okay, let me find something in here.
Run away, upper hand, oh no.
Okay. So you can tell that has a bunch of stuff in it. Let me see if this one here will work. Oh, I already know I'm going to get flagged on that one. Dang it. I'm just trying to find one that doesn't. Oh, there we go. I'll take this one. There you go. As you can tell, it has vocals and instrumental. So I just drag it in, and it's gonna create a vocal and a instrumental separately from each other. Could take a little bit of time, but it's all good. But this thing is a freaking cheat code, dude. It's crazy. It is nutso, man. Crazy, crazy. So what it'll do, it'll give you a like a preview of what it did. So this is now the instrumental. Then I'm gonna play the vocal.
Thinking I can make as many songs about a lady when I haven't met her, but she only had it on my cerebellum.
Crazy.
If I say I love her, am I wrong? Am I crazy? Am I overzealous? But I know the feeling, and I'm never wrong. Swear that I've been gifted with a song, and I'm really
Insane. It doesn't have that crazy like warble that you hear on a lot of the do-it-yourself acapellas. It really does a good job of keeping the intricacies of the EQ of that vocal. And you can try to change like the separation type. I tend to stick with this. It just seems to work really well. What it is, you would sign up like a Google account or your whatever email, and it'll give you for like a trial, like it'll let you go up to like 10 minutes of minutes. So they deduct off of minutes. So if the song is like 3 minutes long, it considers it 6 minutes because it's 3 minutes of the vocal and 3 minutes of the instrumental. So then you'd have 4 minutes left. But you can like add time. That's where you pay on the time. But it works fantastic. It's crazy. It is crazy good. So again, it's bless me. I always call it LaLaL.ai. It is definitely a cheat code for sure. For sure. I'm just gonna paste it in the thing. It's insane. Crazy. I know I got a few minutes left, so I'm just gonna play something that I was working on. Where did I put it? You know what, let me go back to projects. And let me do. I'll do this one here. On some funky-ish. And again, thanks for tuning in. If you're just joining, my name is DJ Gonz. I'm here using Serato Studio, answering questions, playing stuff. Feel free to jump on the chat. Again, all my shameless promotion stuff starting to pop up on here. This is one that I worked on for this hip-hop album with my homie Stress. We are chronological. So this is like a new one that we're kind of putting together.
and you don't stop. And you don't stop. And you don't stop.
Speaking on my life, speaking on my life, let my voice box dangle. Speaking on my life, let my voice box dangle. Cause I'm speaking on my life, let my voice box dangle. Speaking on my life, speaking on my life.
It's actually Stress. Last Call.
Let my voice box mangle. Speaking on my life, let my voice box mangle. Cause I'm speaking on my life, let my voice box mangle. Speaking on my life, speaking on my life, speaking on my life, let my voice box mangle. Speaking on my life, let my voice box mangle. Cause I'm speaking on my life, let my voice box mangle. Speaking on my life, speaking on my life,
Thank you, homie. Appreciate it. Thank you, sir. So there's that one. I'm gonna do another one here. Yeah, I took his vocals from one of our other songs. I've used some stuff from like Cymatics, some stuff on some vinyl, some stuff from Sample Magic. Yeah, you might. One from one group called SNS that do really good like sample pack stuff too, as well. My goal always is where you don't recognize it. So if you do, kudos to you, homie. With this one, the way it worked was I was just building a bunch of stacks of drums, I think. Yeah. So it started off with okay. It started with just this one. So yeah, it was just mute all these. The snare, I had an echo to it. It's the hi-hat. And then a little drum fill at the end, because I'm a sucker for drum fills. So then I added this hi-hat to it. I can't ever get enough of 16th hi-hats. And then I added this other drum. Cut out the lows on it. Try to EQ more high-end, so I just did the louder EQ, parallel compressor, and then I sidechain this to my main drums. So all together, so then this one did use some cymatic stuff in here. They're ill, dude. They're just super fucking dope. So let me just start it.
Sold my soul to the devil. Price was
and then Last Call got me on doing, you know, movie skits and quotes and shit.
Sold my soul
Shouts
to the
you.
devil. Price was cheap. Price was cheap. Price was cheap. Price was cheap. Price was cheap.
Oh, that drum fill, it was a sample, so I just added it here. So it's this. Added a little reverb to it. I didn't like that it had this little sound at the end. This right here. So I just went from here to here because it added an extra kick and the timing didn't fit right. So I just shortened it so that it would fit in there. So here we go.
Sold my soul to the devil. Price was cheap. Price was cheap. Price was cheap. Price was cheap. Price was cheap.
Oh, no problem, bro. No problem. Thank you. Appreciate it. I'll go back into this little vocal. So yeah, that's that one. I'm always into like very moody-esque kind of stuff. Let me do this other one here. Yeah, I'm gonna save that. Yeah. Oh, you know what? Already did that. Yeah, I don't have to adjust that. Sorry, I'm just talking out loud to myself here. The other one is this one here. Yeah, trying to make sure I work on shit so I can show you guys what I've been trying to put together. Let's see here. Okay, so this one's here. Word, okay. So on that other one, I have my other half of my group rapping on it. I do have a song that has a singer on it. So my final goal on that one is to put a rapper on it, which is my homie Stress from our group. I'm fortunate enough to where he's down to write on all the weird shit that I make, so that's always a plus on there. But that's the goal for that one. I might do a remix where I have a female vocalist on it. Where I might kind of flip it into a remix and maybe add an acapella to it. But for my initial goal is to just put it out as a hip hop song. Decided to go funky on it. I'm gonna say that the that ocean bass, thick bass, is actually really, really nice. I've been a fan of it as far as it has a good tone to it with that. Yeah, that one I ended up doing like a parallel compressor to really kind of bring it out more for that song. And typically I don't try to make the bass shine out a lot, but when I tried it on this song, it really worked. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna stick with that on there. Let me see. I think I might have played this one before. Let me see. This might be the last one for me. And again, thanks for everybody tuning in. Again, I know it's it's been a couple hours on here, so I appreciate you taking the time to check this out. This little old stream. And I don't have Dorothy behind me anymore. It's just like weird little ocean shit. This was one that I think I finally finished. So let me see here. Yeah, I think this one I finished from last time. Oh yeah, that's right. You're right, Dorothy. Yes. Thank you. Finally got that to work. Pissing me off before trying to get that. Okay. But yeah, I finally got, it was this section here that was freaking annoying me, and I finally got it because it was like the vocoder wouldn't line up with when I would go halftime on this beat. So that was what drove me crazy. But I finally got that figured out. Kind of did a kind of teaser to go back into that vocal, and then I go right back into the hook section on there. So let me open this real quick for Mr. This is our last call here. I'm gonna do it for Ellen, Dory, Dora, the Explorer, all these other cats. Let me see here. See what's going on here. you would do that. Oh Lord. Let me see here. Let me go.
Will I call a number from a long line of numbers? Hope I'm still a friend. Too damn smart for that.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it.
Too damn smart for that. Houston skyline, a lot of things come to mind. Looking out on the Houston skyline, a lot of things come to mind. Wasted tears, useless fears, that nearly drove me blind.
All right, let's see here. Okay, all right. I'll make it super quick. It's gonna be slow as fuck. Super pimped out. I don't know why that did that. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? There we go. Super slow. Okay, select all. Freaking oh Lord. Yeah, it could definitely be something. So I'll do something super quick on that. Let me get whatever. Let's see here. Nope. And it's because I didn't do the sample right. Oh shit, that's what's going on. Houston, dun-dun-dun. Oh, I know what I need to do. That sample, filter that down. So then I gotta do Houston. So you maybe try to come up with shit. Okay, then we got that. We got that there. Making my really super fast Houston beat. Shit, it's right there. Oh, why is it playing the other thing?
Looking out on the Houston skyline, lot of things come to mind. Lot of things come to mind.
Oh, that's why. Oh, I'm bugging. Damn, I don't know how that's going. Oh, wait. That's there. Why is the other one still playing like that? Oh, okay. I know why. other samples playing like that. Where's 4 at? That's why. That goes there like being really weird. Yeah, I can make something with that. Just wanted to challenge accepted. Okay, so let me put that here. Put that here. Okay. Houston, last call challenge, Feb 23. There we go. And with that, I think it's gonna wrap it up for me. Just wanted to say, let me go back to here. I want to thank everybody that tuned in, new and old. Hopefully you got something from this. Again, my goal is always not just be here and just make beats and that's it. The best thing is just trying to help you guys out, and also work on stuff. Thanks, last call. Appreciate that. That's my goal. Yeah, definitely baseline for sure. It's just trying to help everyone on here, whether you make trap, house. Not a problem, David. I'm glad I can help you out. Just keep grinding, keep working on stuff. Again, I have the Discord. If you want to put songs on there, if you want to ask questions on there too, let me know. Again, I try to do these every Wednesday. If anything changes, I'll give you guys a heads up, but I'm trying to just stay consistent on Wednesdays here. And with that, make sure you share it. The stream's going to be on a replay tomorrow. So if you didn't get to tune in the whole thing, just tune in to the replay, catch what you missed. Again, I am DJ Gonz from Houston, Texas, here at JJ Media Studios. You guys have a good rest of your night. Peace, everybody.